Inside Out is a movie released in 2015 by Pixar Animation Studios. I've been meaning to sit down and watch this movie for a long time because I've heard nothing but fantastic things about it, so I'm excited to get into it. But what really was the impetus to sit down and watch this movie was this interview that I think about at least 3 times a month, maybe even 4 times a month. It's that interview with Mindy Kaling, who plays one of the characters on the movie. And she's been interviewed by Good Morning America. And just watch this, watch this.
The movie really is amazing. My girls were completely engrossed by it when we were watching it, because it really does make you feel like you're inside this 11-year-old girl.
In a profoundly wholesome way. Yes.
I think about that clip far too frequently. And if you don't get why that is funny, I envy you. You're living your life right, okay? I am jealous of you. But all right, let's do it. Like and subscribe. Comment down below your favorite part of the movie and what I should react to next, because I'm always on the hunt for the next cinematic masterpiece. All right, let's get into it.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Oh, constantly. I always thinking, hey, if I have my own ecosystem, doesn't the next person? Aw, yucky your woyo baby. Already this is looking mad existential. This is like the beginning of Beau is Afraid. Do you think Ari Aster got it from this movie?
It was amazing. Just Riley and me forever.
He's got baby fever.
For 33 seconds.
33 seconds or two.
I'm sadness. I'm joy, so.
Oh, what a beautiful concept. Personifying emotion.
Very nice, very good. Oh, that's our turn. Ah, look out!
That's fear. He's really good at keeping Riley safe.
All the neurochemicals that go into the decision-making process are personified by these humanoid emotions.
Okay, caution. A dangerous smell, people. Hold on, what is that? This is disgust. She basically keeps Riley from being poisoned. It's broccoli!
Broccoli, poison. Personifying emotion is already mind-blowing.
That's anger.
So that's how you want to play it, old man? No dessert? Oh, sure. Eat this!
Anger. The all-too-human impulse.
Hey, here comes an airplane. Oh, airplane. We got an airplane.
You can't outsmart an airplane, right? Anytime a baby sees chicka chicka chicka, you're like, all right, I guess I'll concede.
And you've met Sadness. Well, she...
Sadness got the upper hand for the first 3 or 4 years of a baby's life.
These are Riley's memories, and they're mostly happy, you'll notice, not to brag. Really important ones are over here. Called core memories. Came from a super important time in Riley's life. Like when she first scored a goal.
This is an amazing concept.
Well, that was so amazing.
The formative memories of one's life. The foundation upon which every interaction is based. This is going to be a sophisticated movie.
And each core memory powers a different aspect of Riley's personality. Goofball Island is my personal favorite.
Goofball Island.
Yep.
Being mischievous.
Oh, I love Honesty Island. And that's the truth.
Who are you, George Washington? I cannot tell a lie.
The islands of personality are what make Riley, Riley.
Clever. Psychologically clever movie. The approach they're taking. Stars on the ceiling. Shout out to everybody who had stars on their ceiling as a kid. The Intrepid.
All right, we did not die today. I call that an unqualified success.
We did not die. Any day above ground is a success. You're right there, Mr. Fear. He's like Ben Stiller's character in Along Came Polly.
She's got great friends and a great house. Things couldn't be better. After all, Riley's 11 now.
Right.
What could happen?
Change. The old bugaboo of change. What is this? Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Oh, this is beautiful CGI. Gorgeous CGI.
Earthquakes are a myth, Joy. Otherwise, I'd be terrified right now.
I just realized Bill Hader was fair. Barry ain't afraid of nothing. Shout out HBO's Barry. I don't like how it ended, but I love the show.
Plenty of time to think about what our new house is going to look like. No, this one. Joy, for the last time, she cannot live in a cookie.
She could not live in a cookie.
Here's our new house. And
Looks kind of drab. It looks foreboding. If I'm a kid and I see that house, I am hightailing it up out of here. I am throwing a hissy fit if I see that house as a kid.
Here?
I'm telling you, it smells like something died in here.
Can you die from moving?
Guys,
Can you die from moving?
a dead mouse!
Great.
I'm gonna be sick.
We're gonna get rabies! Get off of me!
Okay, can I just point out how amazing this is that we are personifying the thoughts that all of us have from second to second based off the stimuli in the environment? This is hats off. I got to see who wrote this movie because this is some inspired writing and thinking here.
Starting to envy the dead mouse.
Get out the rubber ball. We're in solitary confinement. Riley!
Solitary confinement.
I read somewhere that an empty room is an opportunity. We'll put the bed there and the desk over there.
Interior designing. I respect it.
This one. The moving van won't be here until Thursday.
You're kidding. You said it would be here yesterday.
I know that's what I said. That's what they told me.
Oh, the parents are beefing. There's marital strife.
I've got a great idea! Reed, Lizzie makes her move. She's closing in.
Hey!
Yeah, let's break up this conflict here.
Watch out!
Grandma. Uh-oh, she put her hair up. We're in for it.
Uh-oh. What's next? She gonna take her earrings off too?
Sorry, hold on. Hello?
All right, you messing up a family bonding moment here, brother.
I gotta go.
It's okay. We get it.
The best, thanks, hon. Dad just left us.
Oh, he doesn't love us anymore. That's sad.
Sadness is catastrophizing everything. That's what we do, though. We overreact and make mountains out of molehills.
Saw a pizza place down the street. Pizza sounds delicious.
What the heck is
There's broccoli on pizza.
Artisan pizza.
The drive out was pretty fun. What was your favorite part?
Spitting out the car window, wearing a seatbelt.
Wearing a seatbelt is crazy.
Wait, what? What happened?
What did you do? I just touched it.
Debbie Downer.
We've got a stairway coming up. Just don't touch any other memories until we figure out what's going on.
Okay. It's just that I wanted to maybe hold you.
Oh,
Hey, Sadness, you gotta chill, bro. Somebody gotta put her in the corner, tie her up.
Something's wrong with me. It's like I'm having a breakdown.
You're not having a breakdown.
So she got, okay, so Sadness has the opposite of the Midas touch.
I'm awful.
No, you're not.
I'm annoying.
You know what?
She's like, eh, well, I'm not gonna address that. Let's just move past it. Let's gloss over you calling yourself annoying and me agreeing.
What about that time when Riley laughed so hard milk came out of her nose?
Oh, I'm jealous. I've never had milk come out of my nose. Have y'all ever had that actually happen, or is this the stuff of legend? Movie making material.
Well, have you read this one?
Long-term memory data selection via channel subgrouping.
The hippocampus, am I right?
Mom, Dad, come kiss me goodnight.
Oh, she just wants some affection.
I can't believe Mom and Dad moved us here.
Look, let's make a list of all the things Riley should be happy about.
This house stinks. Our room stinks.
Pizza is weird here.
Our friends are back home.
A litany of reasons why it's horrible.
We had a rough start.
There's absolutely no reason for Riley to be happy right now.
This movie's entertaining, man. The vast array of decisions we have to make from moment to moment based on how we feel. This is a sophisticated movie.
Where's Dad?
On the phone.
I arrest my case.
Your dad's a little stressed.
Hey, chill out, anger man.
All this confusion. Oh, you've stayed our happy girl. If you and I can keep smiling, it would be a big help. We can do that for him, right?
So the child is acting as the emotional glue for her parents. It's a hell of a task for an 11-year-old.
Looks like we're going into REM. I've got dream duties.
That's me in the corner.
All right, what's on tonight, Dream Production?
Well, this is it. New place.
Come
It's a wonky looking rat. This is a phenomenal depiction of the unconscious brain, though, because that's what dreams are. It's our mind piecing together everything we've seen that day and in our lives totally, and having a peculiar logic and rhythm to it. It's a pleasant memory.
Don't you worry. I'm going to make sure that tomorrow is another great day.
Like James Baldwin said, you may make it on Tuesday, but you still got Wednesday morning to face.
First day of school. Very, very exciting. Here, I need a list of all the possible negative outcomes on the first day at a new school.
Way ahead.
Make sure Riley stands out today, but also blends in. When I'm through, Riley will look so good, the other kids will look at their own outfits and barf.
Barf is a funny word.
This is the circle of sadness. You want me to just stand here? Just make sure that all the sadness stays in the circle.
Restrict the sadness, at least on the first day of school, right?
Fresh start. We are going to have a good day, which will turn into a good week, which will turn into a good year, which turns into a good life. Ambitious goals. Big day, new school, new friends. Have a good day at school, monkey.
Little inside jokes between a family. A nice portrayal of a nuclear family before the child's first day of school.
Okay, we got a group of cool girls at 2 o'clock.
That's so fetch.
We want to be friends with them. We're not talking to them. We want them to like us. Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
It's like a paradox.
Riley, would you like to tell us something about yourself?
Oh, she's getting called out immediately.
No! Pretend we can't speak English.
Don't worry, I got this.
Hey, my name is Riley Anderson from Minnesota, and now I live here.
The judgment of your peers.
Yeah, it gets pretty cold. The lake freezes over, and that's when we play hockey. Pretty much everyone in my family skates. We go out on the lake almost every weekend.
Uh-oh.
We did till I moved away.
Hey, Sadness, you touched a memory? We talked about this.
Sadness, stay in your circle, bruh.
We used to play tag and stuff.
That look! They're judging us!
Sadness lets her intrusive thoughts win, and I won't stand for it.
Everything's different now. Since we moved.
We're crying at school!
On the verge of a nervous breakdown on the first day of school, first class. Inconceivable.
Sadness, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a core memory.
But it's blue. No, wait! No! Joy, no! Stop it! Wait!
That is unfortunate. Oh, the eyelids got cut off, so what, she has no personality now? What are the ramifications of this? They looking at her like, you for real?
History books and turn to chapter 7.
Can I say that curse word now?
Not in the kids movie, anger. You could do like the Fantastic Mr. Fox. Just say the word cuss, which is a euphemism for a cuss word. Shout out Noah Baumbach and Wes Anderson.
Where are we? Long-term memory.
So this movie is basically introducing kids to cognitive psychology. They are sneakily pedagogical.
Riley's islands of personality, they're all down. Without you, Riley can't be happy. We gotta get you back up there.
So she basically had her emotion of joy and sadness eradicated temporarily, hopefully not for too long, but...
And the blue one is recycling. And the black one.
Riley is acting so weird. Why is she acting so weird?
Oh, she going emo, bro.
I found a junior hockey league. Tryouts are tomorrow after school.
We going?
Won't it be great to be back out on the ice?
Oh yeah, that sounds fantastic.
She hit the sarcasm button.
No kidding.
Did you guys pick up on that?
Oh, then we go from the parents' perspective. Of course, a well-rounded approach to this story.
So, how was the first day of school?
It was fine, I guess. Very smooth. That That was just like Joy.
Something is definitely going on.
She's never acted like this before. We're gonna find out what's happening. We'll need support. Signal the husband. Ahem.
He's anywhere but at that table. That's funny.
Uh-oh, she's looking at us. What did she say?
Oh, sorry, sir. No one was listening.
Is it garbage night? We left the toilet seat up. What?
He's making that stupid face again.
I could strangle him right now.
Signal him again.
That stupid face.
Riley, how was school?
For this, we gave up that Brazilian helicopter pilot?
The road less traveled.
School was great, all right?
Riley, is everything okay?
Sir, she just rolled her eyes at us.
I do not like this new attitude.
Oh, I'll show you attitude. No. Stay happy!
Hey, he punched the bejesus out of fear.
What is your problem? Just leave me alone.
Listen, young lady, I don't know where this disrespectful attitude came from.
You
Just shut up!
That's it. Go to your room. Now.
I like how they're depicting mental warfare between a parent and a child. This is so satisfying.
Well, that was a disaster.
Come, fly with me, gatinha.
The helicopter pilot. Just thinking about, oh, I could have had another husband. Is that how women really think? Men are watching the hockey game at the dinner table while women are thinking about who they could have married instead. That's hilarious.
It's the quickest way back.
But it's right over the memory dump. If we fall, we'll be forgotten forever.
Memory dump? So amnesia lies down there, huh?
Things got a little out of hand downstairs. Do you want to talk about it?
Look how she looked at her. She's like, not now, not now. All right, better go, better skedaddle. Okay, so Goofball Island is extinct.
I get it. You need some alone time.
Because nothing else bad can happen while she's asleep. We'll be back to headquarters before she wakes up.
Oh, we'll never make it.
No. We'll just have to go around. Take the scenic route.
Jai, you could get lost in there. That's long-term memories.
You read the manuals. You are my map. Let's go. Lead on, mind map. Show me where we're going.
Sadness has a purpose. What a message. We can't know light without darkness. Don't know sunshine without the rain.
Mind workers.
Phone numbers. We don't need all these. They're in her phone.
Just forget all of that, please.
Technology, am I right?
Hey, you can't throw those away. Those are perfectly good memories.
This is our job.
When Riley doesn't care about a memory, it fades.
Fade?
This one will never fade.
The song from the gum commercial.
Yeah, that's like, oh, O'Reilly. I don't think that memory is going to ever be erased from my head to the day that I die. That and for a great low rate, you can get online, go to the general and save some time.
I will take you, not you. Ow!
Is that Snuffleupagus?
Excuse me?
Nah! I was looking for, diversion!
What?
Come on, sucker!
Speaking of goofball.
Bing bong! Riley's imaginary friend.
You really do know me? Oh, without you, I won't ever be happy. Gotta get you back. Tell you what, follow me.
And remember your rockets.
Of course, it runs on song power.
That's right, your theme song. Who's your friend who likes to play?
Bing bong, bing bong.
This will make it a lot easier to walk back to headquarters.
Walk? We're not walking. We're taking the train of thought.
Choo choo.
Station is right in here. After you.
We shouldn't go in there.
Y'all gonna trust this guy?
No, but Joy, this is abstract thought.
What are you
Abstract thought.
It's a shortcut, you see? D-A-N-G-E-R.
This guy's hooked on phonics.
I guess.
Not sitting on a bench in the corner.
Hey, would you look at that?
No, they turned it on.
Never seen this before.
Picasso. Cubism.
All right, do not panic. The important is that we all stay together. Oh!
Irony, am I right?
I gotta get out of here. We'll get stuck here forever.
Doug, why do we come in
like an abstract limbo.
Wow, we should not have gone in there. That was dangerous. They really should put up a sign.
Yeah, no doy.
There's another station. That way. If we hurry, we can catch it.
This isn't another one of your shortcuts, is it?
Yeah!
Fool me once, shame on this imaginary friend, but fool me twice. What are we doing here?
Hey, you guys hungry? There's French fry forest.
Those look like some appetizing French fries, not gonna lie.
Look, it's Cloud Town. That's my favorite. Oh, it's so soft.
Hey, what's the big idea? You better fix that wall, or else you're in big trouble.
Oh, that's dark. Where did that cloud guy go?
Look, the house of cards. Oh, wait, hang on just a minute.
Oh, many an hour was spent as a kid building House of Cards.
Riley to the moon.
And it usually ended just like that.
Who the heck is that?
Imaginary boyfriend.
I would die for Riley. Oh, I've never seen him before. I live in Canada.
He goes to a different school.
We did it, gang! It's working!
Ah, she's losing the mechanics of how to play hockey in real time. Temper tantrum.
Hey, what's wrong? Let's go. It'll be all right.
Hey, Riley is going through it.
Who's your friend who likes to play?
They're cleaning house completely.
Sadness.
It sounds amazing. I bet Riley liked it.
Oh, she did.
Sadness cheering up her imaginary friend.
I'm okay now. Come up. The train station is this way. There's the train.
A box of facts. I like it. The thought train. The train of thought. This movie's genius.
Just the best idea ever. All the good core memories were made in Minnesota.
Ergo.
We go back to Minnesota and make more.
Ta-da!
We can't wait that long. How about we wake her up?
The dreams are depicted as dream productions, a movie studio, because that's in essence what dreams are. When we go to sleep, our brain says, okay, roll footage, lights, camera, action, and it is a movie. We're basically individual ecosystems of cinema.
My friend says you're famous.
Oh, Sadness, don't bother Miss Unicorn.
Miss Unicorn just trying to learn her lines.
Ha! Wonder what that means. Oh well, let's go in.
They're not heeding any warning.
Riley dumped her best friend, had a miserable day at school, and quit hockey. The writers have put together a killer script.
This is incredible. This movie is incredible. They're approaching the inner workings of the mind.
We're gonna make her so happy she'll wake up with exhilaration. We'll excite her awake. Don't let anything happen to these.
Got it.
You're entrusting something so valuable to Bing Bong. He's been anything but trustworthy up to this point.
Class, before we begin today's pop quiz,
And she is one bad actress.
I want to introduce our new
What is this, Saturday Night Live?
Riley. Would you like to stand up and introduce yourself?
My name is Riley Anderson. I'm from.
The goatee.
No, I live here.
Ew, look, her teeth are falling out.
That is gross.
Teeth falling out.
This is astounding. She's deep in her REM cycle, bro. There's nothing stirring her awake, it looks like.
This isn't working.
Well, that's alarming.
Trying to wake her up.
This has transitioned into a nightmare.
They are not part of this dream. Get them.
The Dream Police.
Get away!
Boo! Pick a plot line. Ow!
The unicorn gorging her face with cupcakes. But that's what the mind does with dreams, which is magnificent. It puts all of these scenes together, but it combines them in a peculiar way, which have their own distinct logic. But when added together, it's all confusing and mystical and convoluted.
There go the core memories. Come on. Is this place?
The subconscious.
Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung are throwing parties in their graves right now at how emotionally intelligent and perspicacious this movie is.
I don't like it here. It's where they keep Riley's darkest fears. The stairs to the basement.
Oh, there was an ominous door opening.
Bing bong.
He's locked up, they won't let him out. Got him locked up on Pennywise's belly. How inauspicious.
Let's get to that train.
The train's not running. You still have to wake up Riley.
But how?
They woke up the beast.
Follow us. Nothing like a good scare to wake you up, right?
That's a bottom-heavy clown. He passes out from sheer fear. Alright, boom. The mission was a success. I am very curious as to how they're gonna re-implement themselves into her neural circuitry. This movie is endlessly captivating. When they say a movie for all ages, this is what they mean. This is the quintessential example of a movie for all ages because it works on many intellectual levels.
How are we gonna get to Minnesota from here?
We're taking the bus, nitwit.
Nitwit. We gotta bring the word nitwit back.
A ticket costs money. How do we get money?
Mom's purse. Where was it we saw it last?
You're encouraging her to steal?
And it's nice. You can see everything from up here. There's inductive reasoning. There's critical thinking. There's deja vu.
Deductive reasoning, critical thinking. It should be required watching for all elementary school and middle school children.
Scaring Riley awake. You're not so bad.
Really?
Okay, Sadness got some tricks up her sleeve.
Why did our moving van even go to Texas?
Ah, motive meets opportunity.
Multiple customers.
She's letting her intrusive thoughts win. Who's she, Houdini?
Isn't there any way that you can rush it?
She evaporated out of sight. After she stole that card, of course, Honesty Island's gonna go kaput.
Haven't you heard? Riley's running away. What?
Whoa, Sadness! Sadness, stop!
She stiff-armed Sadness. Oh, that's gonna be the name of my next memoir. Stiff-arming Sadness. What? Oh, how the tables have turned.
We're stuck down here. We're forgotten.
Come on, don't lose hope now.
I just wanted Riley to be happy.
So, the emotion of joy is feeling sadness.
Sadness. They came to help because of sadness.
Sadness plays a vital role in the emotional and psychological processing of life. Does that vehicle run on imagination like Santa's sleigh and elf? He sacrificed himself because he knew he was too rotund to make it all the way up to the top. So he took one for the team.
We're home. Riley?
She's not home.
I was blown away by an elephant. Was he with anyone?
Yes, and there she is!
Forget it, Jake. It's Cloud Town.
The Chinatown reference. Forget it, Jake. It's Cloud Town. That's beautiful.
You can't make Riley feel anything.
Y'all done made her catatonic.
What you said before?
I would die for Riley. I would die for Riley.
Time to prove it.
Endless clones of them.
Hang on.
Come on, y'all can do it.
Oh, I wish Joy was here.
Wishes do come true. So she's on a bus to Minnesota.
Riley needs you.
So that's character development. She started off with the opposite of the Midas touch, and then now everything she touches is working like gangbusters.
Thank you. We will. Her teacher hasn't even seen Riley all day.
Riley! Oh, we were worried sick. Where have you been? It's so late.
She transforms the core memories into a shade of sadness because, if anything, she has learned throughout this whole process is that she is as integral to her emotional landscape as the other emotions are. If she didn't have a firm understanding of what sadness is, she wouldn't be able to appreciate joy and happiness.
I know you don't want me to, but I miss home. You need me to be happy. I want to go home. Please don't be mad.
The vulnerability.
Why not mad?
That's touching.
I miss Minnesota too. The woods, and we took hikes.
In the backyard where you used to play.
What is this movie doing to me right now? I got something in my eye. The balance of the emotions. Get our personality islands back activated, baby.
There you go. Your new expanded console is up and running.
Oh, upgrade. What's puberty?
Puberty.
It's probably not important.
It's probably not important. Oh, could you not be more wrong?
You guys don't have to come to every game.
I'm not missing one. Go, fuck!
Go, Riley!
The face paint. Oh, she got her mojo back now.
Oh. Sorry.
Malfunction. Sensory overload. Love interest, love interest. It's like that Bo Burnham left brain, right brain.
Let's play some hockey. All right, Andrew, take it.
We've been through a lot lately, that's for sure. But we still love our girl. Things couldn't be better. After all, Riley's 12 now. What could happen?
Oh, what could happen? The transition from an 11-year-old to a 12-year-old. What could go wrong? The sequel comes out next summer, and I, for one, am ecstatic. I am very much looking forward to the sequel because that movie was chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. That was remarkably profound in how it tackles such complex and mature and adult concepts like abstraction, deconstruction, cognitive health, emotional intelligence, and it's told through the lens of a child and the inner workings of her brain by personifying her emotions, like anthropomorphizing emotions like joy and sadness, and taking us along this journey of self-realization by having a message of, hey, yeah, we all want to be happy 100% of the time, 24/7, but that's just if we take it at face value. But if we actually analyze and unpack what that would suggest, it would be kind of like a monotonous pedestrian humdrum kind of existence, because you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. You know, it might be raining, and in order to appreciate the sunshine, you have to know what rain is. In order to know what beauty is, you have to have an idea of the ugly, and that's what this movie is doing. This movie is showing us that the staple, every single aspect of your emotional landscape is important. And it's like a little psychology 101, all couched in a children's tale, which I don't know how they did it. I might have to read the screenplay because I am completely floored at how they were able to pull off this sophisticated maneuver. I mean, just imagine the framework of this movie is so delicately balanced. You give us the goods on every aspect. You give us the good on an emotional level, an intellectual level, a kid's like journey, adventurous level, You know, because a kid is not going to be bored at any point throughout this movie because of the CGI A, and the subject matter B, because a kid's going to grow curious. Like, what are our thoughts? The train of thought was one of the most splendid portions of this movie because they're literally on the train that provides thoughts. And just to depict that visually is very, 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 very impressive. So we get to experience how a child would feel during a momentous occasion like moving from everything you've ever known into a new environment, new friends, a new house. She was sleeping on the floor. And this movie was compelling how it invited us into the interiority of this little girl's mind, and how it tackled difficult subjects like long-term memory, repression, subconscious, our dream state, what a dream state is, and how exactly they come about. Because that's what we do when our eyes close for the night and we go into our REM cycle. That's me in the corner. When we go into our REM cycle, our brain rolls the footage of all of our curiosities, our desires, our wants, our triumphs, our successes, our failures, and it combines into this Kafka-esque, Charlie Kaufman-esque result. Like, I can't wait to dream tonight just to see how this movie affected the neural circuitry of my brain. But yeah, that was Inside Out. A top-notch, first-rate movie. Cognitively, emotionally, and psychologically transformative. And I was surprised at how moving it was, how affected I was by this movie and the unfolding of the plot. All right, like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know your favorite parts and what you think I should react to next. But in the meantime, stay up.